Today we're diving into a really sneaky kind of threat. It's a wild one, because it actually uses the very app stores we trust to keep our phones safe, to do the complete opposite.
You've been there, right? We've all done it. You need something simple, like a PDF reader or a phone cleaner, so you just pop over to the App Store. You find a free one, looks totally fine, and boom, you hit install. But what if that free app is not what it claims to be?
And that right there is the heart of the problem. We're not talking about some obviously sketchy app from a weird website. Hackers are now hiding really powerful money-stealing malware inside the kind of everyday utility apps that literally millions of us download without even thinking twice. So how in the world does this actually work? Well, the best way to think about it is like the ancient Trojan horse. The app you download looks like a gift, a useful free tool. But secretly, it's designed to swing open the gates of your digital life and let the bad guys right in.
The real genius of this whole scam is just how boring and normal the disguises are. Free VPNs, spam blockers, phone cleaners. These aren't sketchy games. They're apps that promise to make your phone more secure. And that's the point. Hackers pick these because they're so common and because they often need a lot of permissions anyway, which makes their later, more malicious requests seem less suspicious.
All right, let's pull back the curtain and actually meet the villain behind this whole operation. Security researchers have a name for it, the Anatsa Trojan. And believe me, it is a particularly nasty piece of software designed for pretty much one thing.
In a banking Trojan, well, it does exactly what it sounds like. It's not just some generic virus. This thing is a specialist. Its one and only job is to get inside your phone and methodically hunt down your usernames, your passwords, and anything else that gives it direct access to your bank accounts.
Now here's the trick. Here's how it gets past all the security checks. The first app you download from the official store, it's actually clean. It has zero malicious code, so it just sails right through all the automated security scans. The trap is sprung after you install it, when the app cons you into downloading the real malware, disguised as just a normal, necessary update.
So let's really break this down. Let's look at the anatomy of this digital heist, because the whole thing follows a very clear four-step playbook.
Okay, first step is the lure. You install that harmless-looking app. Then comes the deception. It hits you with that fake update prompt. But step 3, access. This is the absolute crucial moment. It tricks you into enabling something called accessibility services, a really powerful Android permission that's meant to help users with disabilities. By granting this, you're not just giving a permission, you are literally handing over the keys to your entire phone, allowing the app to see and control everything on your screen. And finally, infiltration. The malware downloads and gets to work. So the hackers are in. Now the real heist begins. What are they actually after? What is the ultimate prize in this whole scheme? This really shows you just how much is at risk. It's not just about stealing one password. This malware can log every single thing you type. It can read your text messages, hunting for those two-factor authentication codes that are supposed to keep you safe. It can even record what's on your screen. The goal is total access to everything.
But here's the real kicker. Because it has those accessibility permissions, the malware doesn't just steal your information, it can use it. It can pop up a fake login screen over your real banking app to grab your credentials, and then, later on, it can open your real banking app by itself and actually mimic your fingers tapping on the screen to send money out of your account, all while you have no idea it's even happening.
Okay, I know, that is a scary thought. But the good news is, you are not powerless here. You can absolutely stop this. So let's walk through a quick security checklist you can use to spot these fakes and keep yourself safe. So before you hit install on any app, just take 30 seconds to be a detective. Look for the red flags. Does it have a super low download count? Is the developer name something generic like Phone Tools Inc.? Are there typos all over the description? You compare that to the green flags of a legit app. You'll see a reputable developer, tons of downloads and reviews, and a professional-looking page.
It really just boils down to this simple 3-point defense plan. 1. Scrutinize before you install, always. 2. Be skeptical of permissions. Just ask yourself, does this PDF viewer really need to control my entire phone? The answer is probably no. And 3. Vet your updates. Real, safe updates only come from the official App Store, not some random pop-up inside the app itself.
Look, at the end of the day, while app stores and security software definitely help, it all comes down to a simple truth. The most powerful antivirus software on the planet, the most effective firewall, is your own awareness, your own healthy skepticism. You are the final gatekeeper.
So, as we wrap this up, I'll just leave you with this one thought. Your phone isn't just a phone anymore. It's a fortress, and it holds your most sensitive information.
The only question is, are you paying attention to who you're letting through the gates?